you Sega lovers out there, welcome back. This week I had some pickups and I actually got all the EA hockey games this week. So I'll be showcasing these and basically going through some gameplays with the difference between the different ones. So we have the first, 93, 96, NHL 94, and we have got 95 as well. This is around about 92. This is the first one I actually played as a kid, growing up. It's well, the hockey games are my favourite sport games. Sorry, for the 6-bit generation. They're very fast-paced. They're very easy to get into. My two favourites probably were this and NBA Jam. You know, they are the ones which you don't have to sport to understand. You know, the basics of the game. And as I said, they're very fast-paced. You know, all you got to do is go to one and hit the puck and try to get a goal. That's you know, the basics of it. So I'm gonna go through all of them. So regular game. So I have a lot of nostalgia with this one and the second one as well, especially. You know, nice colours. You know, a lot of them are really light blue to represent the ice. I would say this one is possibly the easiest one to score goals in. And I would say that the lacking with this one is some effects. The crowd noise is not great, but you know, it's very playable even now. Shoots. So B to pass, B is to change the player, and it's C to scores, and B is to change the player, and C is to shoot. I don't think the A button does anything on this one. I'm gonna look. No, the A don't do anything. One shot. I can't remember. I think in the second one that you can actually break windows. So I can't remember if you can do it in this one. The fights are very basic. I can't remember if Blazer Seal used to do close-ups of the fights. Can't remember, but yeah, they're the two best ones around of the day. That's one with the Segas. The Segas had, you know, the best sports games. That's one thing they had over the SNES back in the day. Even though they did have their own hockey games, and you know but the EA really, you know, supported Sega back then. So they obviously the Saturn and the Dreamcast, they sort of dropped them. So okay, this is Hockey 93. On the back of the box, it basically highlights there's new moves. This version got the glass smashing, which I loved. There's tripping and hooking, faster goalkeeping dives, and this introduced 500 real NHLPA players, which, you know, to be honest, I couldn't name a hockey player at all, but there you go. I will say the goalkeeper's a lot better in this version. There's a lot more options. There's a lot more stats as well, and I noticed the aiming for the American football versions. You know, they're like TV related. It looks like this example. It looks like, you know, if you're watching a game on the TV. So I start the game. There's a lot more, you know, the roisters and the roisters they call them. Line out. You change the goalkeepers, and you get injuries in this one as well, which is, you know, really fun. It's basically the same as well. It's B, you know, pass, B to change players, and C to shoot, and nothing with the A button again on it with this version. A bit more bluer. Sound effects really the same. Gameplay gameplay, to be honest, it's not much difference between this and the first one. So, you know, typical EA games, basically all they've done is basically, you know, updated it all. Updated the players and, you know, the shirts like they do these days, you know, on the FIFAs and stuff. But they're very highly recommended games, both of them so far. Oh god, I missed that then. Nostalgia with this version is there's an injury there, for example. Well, basically, me and a buddy of mine, you know, we used to go over the park every day, have a game of soccer or football, and we used to rush home, play on the Sega. And it's one time he was on a Friday, you know, he came over and I had a sleepover. Oh, it shoots! Oh. And we used to play the playoffs, the knockout stages on the hardest settings. And we used to be rubbish at it, we never get far, but this one night, of all nights, we got to the final. And we're about to play it now, he was like, oh, we're all buzzing, like, come on, we can do this. And I had to knock on my bedroom door. And my mum was like, oh yeah, we need to go now. Basically what happened was, my stepdad at the time, he was a carpenter. And he was sawing away on a piece of wood. And talking away, and he accidentally sawed his hand. So you know, being a kid, like, I was absolutely gutted the fact, you know, we got all the way to the final and my friend had to go home, so you know, I had to go to the hospital, like, so I was absolutely gutted, I was, and he was actually gutted as well. So that's my nostalgia with the game. A bit selfish, I know, but you know, what you do when you're kids. I love the, you know, the player markers and stars. I wish they brought that back. You know, they introduced it on the FIFAs as well. I think the American football had it as well. You know, you knew it was an EA game with a star on the player. Yeah. Okay, this is NHL Hockey '94. This is the first one we've actually got the NHL, you know, bold on the cover. On the back, it basically states it's got faster players in '93 with PD. New. Okay, this is Hockey '94. On the cover, it actually, you know, on bold letters, you've got the NHL Hockey '94 on it. I think it's like the first one that actually had the NHL on bold letters on the cover. On the back, it states it's even faster than '93, which, you know, if you've got the '93, you could write, oh, don't need to upgrade. And it actually says on the box, you need to upgrade. So, it plays up to 4 players on this one with the adapter, which I do have, which I'll show at the end. New, you control the goalkeeper. I used to love controlling the goalkeeper in football games. New battery backup. Yeah, so better defensive and better goalkeeping on this one, which I think everyone actually says is better goalkeeping. So we'll give it a quick go. Right. Again, there's Ron Barr, wherever you're at. Must be some commentator in America or Canada. Well, well, I see straight away, it's the art of the game is much more clearer. You can state more of the players. A lot. Again, you know, it's very you know, samey basically so far. I wonder if anything the A button works on this one. So B is the same. Let's see if I can tackle. Right, give me the pack, give me the pack. So C to go faster. Ooh. A, there's a little chip. So we have a new shot on this one. Yep. There we go. More of a puck in the air, more of a chip shot. So seems a lot smoother, I would say. This version is a tiny bit faster paced. as I say, like, you know, obviously these later ones have got more options and more stats and stuff. They usually improve on every year. Oh, yeah, there's nothing much to say about this one, to be honest. So that's Hockey 94. Okay, this is NHL 95 on the back. It's basically more raw power action from the National Hockey League with all the depth on a full season. Fastest hockey game ever. Full season modes. 84 games in the NHL season. It's basically improving the artwork. They've got a trading system in this one, apparently. And 2-on-2 practice mode. So I had this one as when I was younger. So give this one a go. Yeah, again, like you can see, the artwork has improved a lot to the other ones. And the crowd, it's a big difference in the crowd as well. A lot better improvement on this one. Obviously it's a later game, so... Ooh. But the prices of, you know, sports games, you know, they've gone up a tiny bit, but you know, you can get like the hockey games, you know, to £5, but the later ones, and like in any sport, the later ones always like they're not harder to get, I would say, but they're all, you know, the £15 to £20 mark, you know, the 96s using in any genre of sports games. I think I paid £15 for one of the men at football ones. I think 96. Yeah, this is a lot. Yeah, this is a lot smoother again. It's a lot of improvement from the last one, I would say. You know, the animation is a lot better. This one gave us some real crack. A little bit too unlimited as well. Oh, I love this game already. I can always remember 2 Unlimited in the youth clubs with all the flashing lights and the hot dogs and the milkshakes. This is a lot more stats again. Start the game. Oh, look at that. That's the most colourful one I've seen so far. Very different blues from the other ones on the ice. More darker. The rink seems a lot bigger as well. It's more like it seems like the course is more flat than the other ones. Yeah, the rink looks definitely bigger. This one looks totally different from the rest of them, to be honest. More improvements again. Out of all of them, I would say this looks a lot different to the rest of them, because the rest of them are very samey. Like they're trying to do something a bit different with this one. We'll see. When I hit that puck, it was so fast then. Oh, come on. Yeah, this is a very good one. Of all of them, I would say my favourite one is what I played so far is definitely nostalgia reasons. The second one, 92. It's, you know, it's challenging enough as well. This one, I would love to have this one as well. This one's really good, and I would say 95 is a good one as well to get. This was very more. When you hit that puck, it's very more faster pace. See what I mean? Didn't see that bloody kick the goalkeeper then. So that is all of them. So thanks for watching again, and I'll see you next time.